Thank
Yeah,
you.
that was on the recording, Steven.
Perfect.
Thank you. And
Exactly
welcome.
what I wanted.
Welcome to A Date with Fate. I'm gonna go to our. Now the duck has totally like derailed my thought process.
That's Steven's only goal.
So what happened last time was everybody woke up and stuff like that. Faye went to the Lightning Monastery earlier in the morning. She met with one of the elves there who showed her to her friend. They ended up walking out into the forest, and he talked about how I'm not ready to die, I'm afraid, and stuff like that. And she was like, oh, well, you should come with us and meet my friends. And so she brought him back to the princess's estate, and there Mylea and the others were in the library. So he met with them, and it was a big shock for him. He ended up going to the garden to like cool off and whatever. And so during the talk with the princess, you came up with the idea to somehow like have evidence that you're gonna go to the other island, the ice one, first, and ended up writing this, I don't know, manifesto or something saying that we the terrorists are gonna be attacking the ice island next, and had the princess leave with that. And also at the same time you said this would be a good time for her to get anyone who might be a slave on this current island to take them with her. So what she did was send the birds on. She'll keep one that she can bring on the boat with her. She was going to go gather the slaves and then sail back to the mainland. While you Mylea talked with Lucadlot, the monk, and they talked about Maestro for a bit, and this might be for the good of Breeze and stuff like that. And then I want to make sure I got everything. He said someone's been trying to kill him in recent weeks. He doesn't really have any evidence of it, but there's been like a lot of weird accidents happening around him.
That's right.
And then what happened just most recently was that Marcon was going to go back with a message that Lucadlot had written saying, like, I'll be spending my isolation out here, like out in the wilderness before my eventual demise. And so that's where we kind of ended. We said the princess left her cloak of disguise self here with you, and that Lucadlot was going to show you, once Marcon got back, show you around the island and some favorite parts of his. So, and then the princess says, don't trust the house servant. Or somebody did. Like they came, no, you guys just discussed it among yourselves and decided not to trust the house servants with anything related to this. Yeah,
it's because she sent them away at one point, and so we were like, I don't know.
Yeah. And the princess will be messaging you at some point with the idea that you were going to wait 3 days. So, let's start with Marcon going to the temple. It's about
great.
I can't remember if I already said this, but it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and when you get back, then I don't know if you haven't already had lunch yet, which you really haven't. Yeah. So Marcon, you were pointed the way. It's just down this path. You can't really get lost. It's about an hour though that you walk. And
great. And I forget, did he give me like a physical message to deliver, or did he just tell me? He did. Okay, that's what I thought.
Because he didn't trust you to be able to talk.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is probably
cool.
Smart.
Okay. So I'm walking down the road, following the directions as best I can. Should I make a nature check to make sure I don't get lost?
Can you just make an intelligence check?
Okay. Oh, well, that's a 3.
Oh my god. What is your intelligence? What is your plus thing?
1.
Oh. Okay. So you're like, let's say you're taken in by the beauty of the island again. Like you're lost in the clouds. You're like, this is a perfect, beautiful day. Oh, look at those birds over there. Oh, there's some butterflies. I've never seen that kind before. And you kind of forget then. At this point now, can you roll a history check?
Yes.
As you sort of veer off the path,
I sure will.
Wandering in nature. Okay.
How am I so much better at history than I am at intelligence?
Make it nature instead. Nature.
Okay,
Yeah.
nature. I'm shit at nature. Okay. Oh, that's a 15.
Okay. Well, so you when you finally come back to yourself, you're like, oh wait a minute, I should get going, and oh yeah, I was going that way. It's that way. Like you don't head back
Great.
the way you just came. You saved yourself from doing that.
Good. Great. So I continue walking.
Yeah.
Um,
So just head down the path among the beautiful nature, things like that, and eventually you see the temple.
Great. Do I see any people in my path?
Not in your path. Like you see the walls of
Okay.
the temple. You see towers rising above the walls.
Okay.
Roofs.
So I'm gonna walk up to where I think the entrance is.
Yeah.
Um,
It's similar to the last
and
one, the last temple that you were just at. So the monk that's there at the gate. Yes. Can I help you?
yes. I've been tasked with delivering this message. I don't know if you're the person to deliver it to, but you're the one here, so uh,
Let's say that Luke had addressed it to somebody, so at least it helps with that. Okay. Thank you. Is there anything else I can do for you?
um, no, I think that's it. Um, unless there's like I'm sorry, the last temple I went to, there was like this place for visitors to just wander and pray and enjoy the sights. Does that work here too?
Yes. It's a little unusual to see someone like you alone, but yes, you can come in and we have a visitors area.
I want to roll a percentile dice to see what Marcon wants to do. Um.
I didn't think about
Okay.
that.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. That 63%. He wants to go into the temple.
Okay.
So I think that's what he's gonna do.
Why
Um.
not?
Yeah.
So,
Um.
if you want to go to visitors area, like points, it's just that building there. The welcome center, that kind of is again similar, very similar looking, but like brown instead of red roof tiles.
Great. Yeah, I'll start walking towards the visitor center. I'll tip my non-existent hat at the monk. Um,
Yeah. The monk goes and
uh,
goes to find the person who is addressed on the letter.
great. And I go to the visitor center, and I'm just realizing now, as Steven, that Marcon is not disguised in any sort of way.
No.
But I don't know that Marcon has realized it yet, so we're just gonna keep playing. Um, oops.
So you go into there.
Um,
It's
yes.
a lot of scrolls and books, just like the last one, with an elf there to welcome people. Let me roll. See what this is. Okay. So it's a very, you're surprised, old-looking elf. You didn't know elves could look that old. But I don't remember if you met Barnaby. I don't think you did.
I don't think so.
Only Faye actually knows what Barnaby looks like. So yeah, very old-looking elf lady.
Um,
Can I help you?
I was just looking around. Not really anything specific. This is only my second time at a temple.
Right. And are you here alone?
Sort of. I was tasked with delivering a message, which I delivered, and then I figured while I was here, why not just show my appreciation for the architecture and the the culture.
Can you do a
So here I am.
persuasion roll?
Yes. Persuasion. I'm really good at persuasion. That's a dirty 20.
Wow, okay. So even though she's like, this is highly unusual, but how nice of a human to be this interested in the architecture. Well, I can give you a tour if you'd like.
That'd be wonderful. I'd love that.
So she leaves. You leave the thing. She takes you around and she's like, this was built and whatever, and like it's made of this stone and wood and stuff like that. And look at the stain there. You'll notice that was from the storm of whatever year back when we didn't have the bubble and stuff like that.
What's the bubble?
You don't know what the bubble is?
No, I don't. Should I? I should probably know what that is, right?
You're not from here, are you?
I'm... I don't know where I'm from, really.
Oh my fucking god.
And now he's realizing.
Where are you from then?
I'm from what? I am from here. I just have not gotten out really to see the island.
Fucking
Can you
god.
do another persuasion check?
Yes.
Oh my shit. Wow.
Oh. That is that an 11 or a 17? What's the other side of this? Because that'll change things. That is a 17, so that's, oh gosh, 17 plus 6 is
nice.
23.
She's just like, he's just really stupid, isn't he?
This is true, she's right.
So she's like, okay, he really is from here, but no one ever educated him? He's a young one anyway, they don't, like, stuff like that.
He's disguised as an elf, right?
No, he's not disguised at all.
I'm not disguised at all.
Why are you the stupidest? It's fine.
But I'm still working on his disguise while he's here.
Yep.
Would you like to continue the tour?
That's all right. I don't want to be an imposition on you, and I'm now getting the feeling that I may have said something wrong. So I may just excuse myself. Sorry to bother, but thank you for the tour. I really appreciate it. You've been so kind to me.
Thank you for your appreciation of the architecture. So, farewell.
Great.
Farewell.
Farewell.
She goes back to the
Goodbye.
center.
Great. And now, having fully realized his stupidity, I'm going to beeline it back towards the entrance. Yeah.
Can you do one perception check?
Yes. Perception.
Disgrace.
Evil as plain. That's a 7.
Okay. So
You will never get out of this place.
I sure don't notice what I fucked up. Great. Yes, I'm making my way back to the entrance, and back towards where I came from.
Okay. In the meantime, the rest of you were just like chilling in the library doing whatever. So you get back. Can you? No. Let me see. The elf that was at the gate stops you before you leave and says, who sent you, by the way? Just for our records.
I'm sorry, repeat that? I missed it.
Who sent you? Who sent you here?
Oh, who sent me?
Message?
It was Luke Edlock.
So he sent you himself. Okay, that was his handwriting.
Right, yeah. No, he sent me. He wrote the message and I delivered it.
Hold on, let me look at something.
Were you supposed to say that?
Why
Did
not?
you get this
He handed me
person's
the message.
name? Did you get the person's name?
Did I get the person's name?
Person you're
no.
talking to right now?
The person I'm talking to. No, I did not get the person's name. That's probably a smart thing to do, isn't it? I'm sorry. Who's asking? I could give him your message. I'm headed back there now. If I know who wants to send me a message towards him.
No, it's simply that we need to know where he is. And, well, I'm sure you already know what might have been in the message, but that he plans to be out of the temple. I'd like to know where he is.
Oh, well, did he not say in the message?
He just said that he would be back for the ceremony.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know where he's planning on staying. He asked me to send a message. I didn't really question it too much. So I don't know if he's, where he's going to be, just that I assume he's going to be not in the temple, if that's what he said.
Where did you last see him?
Where did I saw him in the town way down yonder that way. I'm sorry, I don't know the name of that. I don't know precisely where.
Can you roll deception for the town?
Yup.
The town direction?
Yup.
Down yonder.
Does he get advantage because he's playing dumb?
Let's see how dumb he
And
can
this
play.
person already suspects it?
That is a natural 20.
Oh, good.
I don't know. I'm getting so fucking lucky.
You are. So she's like, okay, he went to the town. Well, good. That's all I need to know.
What's your name? If I see him again, I can tell him you're looking for him.
My name, it's TP Sade.
TP Sade. Am I pronouncing that correctly? TP Sade?
Sale.
Sale. TP Sale. Very nice. Okay.
Well, good day then.
Yeah, you too.
So you're able to get away. And you've deceived them
Yeah.
as to the location that he went to. With a nat 20.
Wow. Risky business.
So
Cool.
you make it back. But
Yep.
Just hanging out.
Yes. Is he still hanging out with us? Is he
Yeah,
there?
he's still here. His plan was to just
Great.
stay here.
Great. Fantastic. So I walk in and I say, I've returned.
Wonderful. Come here.
And I walk over.
Okay, let's try these ears on. Went ahead and made some adjustments. Well, look in the mirror. What do you think?
And I look. Yeah, I mean, this will work. I mean, do I look like me?
Is that a problem? Do we need to change more?
You know, I think maybe a little bit more when, I mean, they did just see me at the temple.
I guess that's
so.
true. Let me look at my disguise the size disguise kit and see what I can pull off. Let's see. We already gave you a fake nose, but that one was kind of like, So what to do? What to do? What can I change? What can I add? Oh, I know. I can give you a funny mustache, and beard, and long
Ooh.
eyebrows.
That could work.
I've only seen elves with that in a certain book series. It's called like, I believe it's called like World of Magic Craft. It happens to have some war in it or something. Anyway, let me get my disguise kit out. You must sit in front of me so I can get it all onto you perfectly. So have a seat.
And I flump down.
All right. So I'm gonna go through the disguise kit. In the disguise kit, it's mostly like, from what I imagine, it's mostly like makeup and maybe some clay. I don't know if it has any like fake hair.
Well, I would think so.
I don't know if that's something I'm gonna have to like purchase or.
You can make it by cutting little pieces of your own hair or shaving.
Okay. Then I will, since me and Marcon have different hair color, I will trim some of his hair off to create this. Be like, hey, you have to trust me completely. You cannot move. You have to trust the process. As I grab
we're
scissors
growing
and come
in our relationship, Faye, because normally I would say fuck you for this, but I think I do actually trust you.
Very good. Snip, snip, snip. I start snipping his hair.
Oh, and by the way, Luke Headlock, there was this, the person at the temple they were looking for, TP something, they were looking for you.
Oh, Tippy was looking for him. Tippy did not trust you, I'm sure.
I think it's just because she was on guard at the time, right? She was still on guard when we left this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Right, she wanted to know where you're staying, and she didn't really seem too keen on the idea of you not being in the temple.
That's interesting. It's like she doesn't trust me to come back.
That or Marcon was suspicious somehow. I can see either way happening. Although Tippy was a bit of a, snip, 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 snip.
Well, they all treat me like a child.
Well, they're ancient, so I'm sure they would treat rocks like children.
They certainly would. Did you have any other problems while you were there, Marcon?
No, not at all.
Can you roll a deception?
What's the bubble?
Can you roll a deception?
Yes. Deception. 15.
Okay.
I trust him.
Let me see. No, okay.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah, he got a 5. So he's like, okay. The bubble.
Yeah, so no, of course, Marcon does a pretty good.
You don't know what the bubble is? I'm sure Faye's mentioned it.
No, I don't. I mean, if she has, it's been very vague. I don't recall. Faye, you haven't said anything, have you?
That's because we literally sailed through it.
You sailed through the bubble?
Yes, remember when we were fighting things and then we went through a magical thing
And then there was
and
nothing
then there
else
weren't
there.
any monsters.
Oh, that's the bubble.
Literally the thing that is protecting Breeze.
Well, she could have just said that.
Well, I'm sure she expected someone of your nature to know what that is already. Unless you indicated you were not from here and you were visiting.
No, I told her I was from here. She seemed fine with that. She just thought I was stupid.
Good.
She's right.
Mhm. I'm gonna start taking
What?
the clippings and
Why would
start
the
gluing
bubble-
him to his face.
Why would the bubble come up in conversation?
She was giving me. Okay, so back up a second, okay, right? So I was there. I delivered the message. Great. I had a wee look around. They gave me a little bit of a tour. And then it was all going great. Nothing went wrong. And then I realized I asked about the bubble. She was like, "How do you not know about the bubble?" And I was like, "I don't know. I'm fucking moron, I guess." And she was like, "Yeah, you're right." And then
Did TP Saleh give you the tour?
no, it was not TP. It was a different one. It was the person at the.
Post.
Right, it was the whoever minds the visitor center. I didn't really catch her name.
Well, I don't know who was there today. I don't keep that schedule.
What did they look like? Can you describe what they looked like? Maybe we can narrow it down from there.
Can I do a history check
Yeah.
to see if I can describe?
And can I do whatever check I need to do for cutting his hair
'cause you-
and putting the
Oh, yeah, performance then. Let's just start with
and
performance.
putting his
That's a
disguise together.
22.
Nice. You recall, yeah, that she was old with long, like, gray hair, white, silver hair, whatever, and I don't know, a certain, like, pointiness to, like, all the elves have angular looking faces, but definitely very pointy, old looking, piercing gray eyes.
So I described that very,
tall, too.
very
It seemed
old,
like very tall.
like a giant, really.
Well, that was, see, they're twins, so that could have been one or the other of them, so I don't know. She never told you your name? Told you her name? Those two
No,
old
she
ladies?
didn't.
The old ladies are twins.
Right, yeah. Well, it was one of the twins, I guess, and she was very nice, like very friendly, very appreciative.
She was
And
nice.
then, yeah, super nice.
Oh, that's surprising.
Super nice.
I mean, super nice. Yeah,
it was good.
what's an adjective that's more appropriate for? Okay. Yeah, she was very nice. She offered to give me the tour. I didn't ask. She offered. And then I asked about the bubble, and that kind of made things awkward. So I kind of just ended it there and left.
I guess she's better with guests than with me.
I got a natural 20 for a total of 27, by the way.
So you put on ears and you put on a mustache. What else did you do?
So I took the ears from Mylea, and I just, like, while he was gone, I just sculpted the inside a little bit more so it would fit more naturally. And then I was trimming some of his hair so I can make a beard and maybe longer eyebrows.
Longer eyebrow, okay.
Bushy.
Yeah, like World of Warcraft, long blood elf
Mhm.
eyebrows.
I suppose you could pass for a half elf with a beard like that.
That's right. He would still be all that hard work, and I've been gluing it to his face, and I'm just gonna start ripping it off of his face, like, oh,
Stop!
no.
What did you do? What? Why? Stop!
Oh, not supposed to make you a half elf. I'm supposed to make you a full elf because you want not to be a slave.
Faye, it's a disguise though. That's all that matters, right? It's a disguise.
Well, he doesn't want to be bossed around. Let me just add some to your eyebrows then. I'm gonna start plucking them off the glue and then putting it onto his eye.
Look, I was never good at math, but if I'm a half elf now and you take it off, doesn't that make me no elf? Why shouldn't you be putting more on to make me full elf?
Ears. You have ears. And I'm going to add eyebrows, so you're gonna be very silly looking. Now come here. I'm just gonna add them to his eyebrows so they're even longer. There we go. Marvelous.
Can you actually pass for? You know, if he looks like that, people are gonna talk to him in Elvish.
Can you speak Elvish?
Can I speak Elvish? I can speak Elvish. Yeah, I can speak Elvish.
Speak in Elvish right now. Let's see if you can get like the flow and everything right. You might have the wrong accent on the wrong syllable, you know.
What do you want me to say?
Don't know. Talk about the bubble.
It's not picking it up at all, the microphone. Can you roll, let's just say like 2 performance checks.
Okay.
As you continue to talk for like a minute or something. And they just appraise you. They didn't do this with my Leia, but my Leia was okay.
First one is, where's my performance? First one is a 21.
Nice.
Second one is 12.
Okay, well, so the immersion of being in Breeze is helping your Elvish, like more than your school days ever did. But so I don't know, it's passing, I guess. But they're still gonna hear an accent.
Is the accent?
Okay.
What kind of accent?
Based on your accent, let's see. You and my Leia have a similar accent, so we'll say you're also from where the Dagobahs are located.
Dagobahs?
We'll say that you are. You could be. Ooh. Keeping with Dagobah, they're very friendly with this other family. The Dagobahs, they're friendly with. They're friendly with the crumbs.
That's right, they are.
Victor?
No, as in salacious.
Oh.
Damn good name, Salacious Crumb.
Well, you can't use that. That's my term for them. You have to choose a different name. You could choose. Let's go with. That's where you look. You could be like a distant cousin. So you could be.
Or
Ooh, Lars.
Lars
Crumb.
Lars Crumb. I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah, that works.
One thing about the crumbs, when they're excited, they scream the word Una. So just remember that.
They scream the word Una? What does Una mean?
I don't know. It's a crumb family line.
Oh, all right. I will scream the word Una when I'm excited.
Yes. For everyone wondering, this is my favorite Muppet from Star Wars. Other than Yoda. It's my favorite Muppet character from the 3rd Star Wars film.
Wait, earlier you mentioned my Leia was also from Family Dagobah, and how did that go on the last island, I assume?
She didn't really talk to anybody important. Or it needed to like matter.
The monks?
They don't matter. No offense. Because they don't really know the Dagobahs. They don't really go to that island very often. So.
Well, they might know them from a previous life, but it doesn't matter now.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Do the Dagobahs come here frequently?
I don't think so.
So you might be right. I don't know. Malaya, speak Elvish like you were last time.
Should I roll performance?
Just tell me about
2 checks like you did for Steven.
Well, one is a fail, but the other's a natural 20, and I promise you this is exactly what happened.
I'm sorry, did you say something to me?
No, I said like Steven.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I want you to know,
like
I for real got a natural 20 and a natural 1. So
at first, you put on the spot. You're like, and then you go right into it with your, you were like, okay, Elvish, straight Elvish.
What did you ask me to talk about? Sorry.
Just to speak.
Speak, talk.
Oh, well,
tell me about how you feel about Breeze recently, the Breeze politics.
Breeze is an absolute piece of shit, I say,
as
badly.
A Dagobah.
And then I change over to, well, it's boring like every other place, and I am honestly just rather bored all of the time here in Breeze, where the weather is perfect and the drugs are plentiful.
Okay. While your Elvish is on
Visit
point.
Breeze. The weather is perfect and the drugs are plentiful.
While your accent is on point. As a Dagobah, you would not have the same opinion as of Breeze's. Someone else in your company. So, just
Oh, Breeze
that in
is
there. Keep that nugget.
perfect. The most amazing place I've ever been, and I've only been to one place, and it's Breeze.
Wonderful. Now, work on the sarcasm and you'd be golden.
But she can't be the same person from last time.
I mean, she can.
Well, right, I guess.
Because I don't know. I mean, trying to think of the ship. Did they even ask? I mean, I don't think we were on the manifest.
No. Oh, Marcon, I should have never. I mean, it's not like you could have gone in there, but there's a scroll that if we end up doing things away from the temple, there's a scroll I would like to see. It allows me to summon the beast at any time outside of the moon cycle. We're going to do
Oh.
that.
Of course, yeah. We had one of those for the other one. Yeah, I should have thought of that. I could have picked it up while I was there.
Yeah,
Well,
you didn't know.
there's locked key parts and things like that you might not, you know.
Right.
Maybe at night. I don't know.
Sure, yeah. We could go back at night.
Could go back.
Yes, put together a little like spec ops group. Wonderful. So we've got Lars, Crumb, Sally of Dagobah. Who should I be? I don't think I want to be Jaden again because what a bore. Let's see. Perhaps I could be. I don't know. Did you guys meet anybody while you were, I don't know, at the party? Did you meet anybody who was a little bit of a shit?
I really only met the servants, and I saw some people.
You, Marcon? Oh, sorry. I mean Lars.
Yeah, I didn't meet, like, I met the servants here. I met,
There was that one, elf named Smalagon.
Malagon.
Smalagon Hamilton.
Smalagon Hamilton. I don't. Smalagon. Were they wearing a mask at the time?
Yes.
Okay, that might have been a intimate name, if you catch my drift.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Immediately bright red.
Let's see.
Oh no, what have I done?
Who would go by Smalagon Hamilton? Ooh.
Do you recall the person?
Was it Alma?
Who?
Could have been. Was it a female or a male?
I think they were a female.
Okay, that makes me think it is Alma. I will be Alma, and I'm going to go ahead and disguise self. And I'm going to look like a bit older, maybe in my 500s. older elf with definitely magically enhanced eyes, like they're like piercing blue with like a bit of green within them. And the hair is very, very yellow. Like, again, it's just magically enhanced. Like, this person lives in whatever magic plastic surgery is called in this world.
Yeah.
And so her skin's very, very tight and being held up. And she goes,
like
she
looking
goes,
at
"Hello, I am Alma."
that's Alma Suni, right?
Alma Suni, yep, that's me. I am so young and full of life, the young people. They fill me with such strange feelings.
The kid lot just laughs. Like missing the games that you and him used to do a long time ago. Seeing you do this. Plastics.
And is the plan that I'm just going to be a human with you all? Or
You have the disguised self cape.
I have
You
the
can be
disguised self
whomever
cape.
you
I
like.
can be anyone.
It's not my mother or my father.
I don't want to be your mother or your father. They scare me.
I can see why you're scared of mother, but Papa's quite a delight.
I will be... I don't know, I want to do something different. Who's different?
Who's different? Wonderful. First, what are you feeling is different about this person? Are they like strict? Are they like, oh, I'm so dramatic? Are they like sad and mopey? What is the main feeling you get from this different person you're going to be? Because then I can help you find that person.
I think that they should be somewhat jolly. There's no jolly people.
Joy.
No one
A
is
jolly
happy.
person.
No one's happy here.
Ew.
Like, in a way that isn't menacing.
There's only
I'm
a
happy.
few
But I'm not.
jolly people I know.
father
They
is one
tend
of
to
them.
be. I mean, my father is pretty joyful, but you're not allowed to be him. He's too great. Oh. No, I actually care for his effect on my father, so I'm not going to let you be him. Ooh, but maybe he's a nasty little son. Okay. So you can be this nasty little boy, but he's fun and full of joy. I just don't care for his type of joy. It's a little like much,
Like,
you
this is
know,
different
like
than
he's
what I
just
expected.
constantly talking to you. That he's like, it's more like talking at you instead of to you. You know, that type of person.
I don't know. My Leia's
Yes.
kind of a quiet person. Do you think you can keep that up?
Sure, why not? It'll be fun. Can try it.
Fun. Okay.
Sidrin.
Sidrin? Well, that's a good name.
Sidrin.
I don't know that person.
SYDRIN apostrophe N. I don't know. I'm guessing. Something Elvish. Some Elvish spelling. Not that you'll be asked to spell your name.
So Sidrin, a talkative boy,
Mm-hmm.
is who my Leia will be. With the cloak.
I don't have a family name for them.
If they're from, let's say they're from Capaya also, they could be Madaga.
Sidrin Diggory?
I didn't even think about that. That's a good one.
Sidrin Madaga.
So yes, so Sidron, talkative boy, in his... I think he's still shy of his first century, so he's like maybe in his 80s,
Oh,
which is young,
yeah.
maybe 50s. Fairly buoyant. So, appear buoyant and young and full of life and etc.
I'm so happy to be alive.
Buddha!
Maybe if you put the cloak on and...
Yeah, put the cloak on first, and just to give you an idea of what it looks like, he's rather extravagant, so he has like blue hair, kind of more tanned skin, and green eyes. So there you are.
I put it on. All right.
Faye's description. You would do the best you can.
Little boy. All right. Well, I'm excited to be here.
Okay, but you can't be like nervous around authority.
I'm not.
Like you have to be like, oh, well, I am authority.
I am
because
the
I'm
authority.
so.
I'm
No.
garbage.
But you can't be angry about it. You're happy to be authority.
I'm so happy that I own everything.
At least it's a little better. Yeah, that's better. We're working on it. Just be full of joy. What's wrong with you? Have you never felt joy? No. Oh, Marcon, maybe you should have been this person.
No, I like being the guy with the long eyebrows.
Yeah.
Lars Crumb.
Giving yourself
Lars
a look
Crumb.
in the mirror. Just
Do
think
we really
about
have Victor Crumb
Lars.
and Cedric Diggory? Like,
No, we have Salacious Crumb and Cedric Diggory. If you don't know who Salacious Crumb, you could look him up. He's a little like bird puppet that sits in sort of Jabba's palace and then just looks around and goes,
Oh yeah, I know what that is, yeah. I'm surprised these things have names when they're never even said in the movie.
I used to have like a Star Wars picture encyclopedia. That's how I know. That's how I found out.
I know a lot of it gets said in like the books and stuff, but I'm like, if it wasn't said in the movie, that's cheating. Or whatever.
But anyway,
Luke
so
Lars.
Lars, you're more, Larsy.
Right, how old am I?
Younger than me, but not younger than me, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Anywhere between 150 and 500 years old.
Great, good.
Younger than me, but not younger than me. Does that make more sense?
Right, yes.
Yes.
No, not at all.
Oh, you're the worst.
I do appreciate you getting into character and asking these kinds of questions. Do you think I should be in disguise?
Ooh. Oh. But
Well, I mean, certainly for when we go back to the temple to do the sneaky, right?
Yes. And if we do things right, no one will ever see you, so you won't have to even have disguises. If we just stay here.
yes.
we don't.
I'm
talk
almost
to anyone.
wondering if you and sorry, I forgot your fake name that I Sidron.
Sidron?
I'm wondering if you and Sidron
I know my fake
should.
name.
Yes. I'm wondering if you and Sidron should maybe stay closer to home and just like kind of watch the area while Lars and I go scouting and reconnaissance and picking up things that belong to us technically.
Will you know how to find the scroll that you need and all the things?
Well, I could tell her.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have a pretty good layout of the area.
Well, then if I'm gonna stay close to here, then I'm gonna save this disguise for next time.
Then maybe you should give the cloak to Luke. Because while I could possibly make a disguise for you, my Leia, I think it's going to be harder for me to hide
With the
his
eyes.
markings.
And I just whip off the cloak and give it to the Kedlot.
Yeah, so he puts the cloak on. But
Wonderful, now you're Sidron.
Much to the chagrin.
Hey, I
you
wanted
still
to be
see
Sidron.
The tattoo is glowing forth, even though his face is now changed.
Oh. Well, that's not good. Yeah, I think maybe you should... I mean, I don't want to force you to stay here, because that's basically what the temple was doing. So really, I mean, if you just wanted to not go near the temple, we could do...
to stay here. That's fine.
Alright.
Go get the scroll. We wait for the princess to tell us everything is okay, and then we just hang out. It's nice to just have free time. Even though I feel a little guilty for it.
Guilt schmilt. You earned it. You've earned at least 3 days off. If they have a problem with it, they can go do things to themselves.
Of course.
Okay, well, my Leia, you can have the cloak back since you're gonna need it more. So, you are Sidron. See, that's very Sidron, actually, the way you said that, and like the delight you had of being it. Yeah, so keep that attitude in there. Alright, well.
So, do you want to pass some time?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any specific plans.
The party just hangs out in the house, reading, you can play games, walk around the garden. He still wanted to show you like some scenes on the island, but now I'm probably thinking it's better to just stay here for now. So night comes. It's dark.
Okay, so, Luke, where do we go? This item.
Okay, so he draw. Let's see how well he can draw. I lost a die. Oh, it's not very good. He got.
Oh no.
What is performance? He got a 12. So he tries to draw a layout of the system and stuff like that. It's like, okay, and he's like, this is where my bedroom is. The keys should be in a drawer on the right-hand side. And then from there, you will go and down the hall. I think it's the second or third door on the left. That's where the scrolls are kept. And you will look for the one that's more brownish than the others. Take that one.
Okay. I think I understand that, yes. Very good. So we shall be back early tonight.
Be careful, Faye.
Of course. I'm always careful.
Oh, it fell.
And if not, don't worry, I could definitely find a way out.
We'll be
These
fine.
two, not sure. I'll be fine.
I just wish I would have finished the tour. That might have helped.
Oh, Faye's been there
It's fine, I'll
multiple
give you a
times.
tour when we're there.
Right.
So, you head off. Given how late it is, at some point while going there, let's say it's like 9 o'clock, you receive a message from the princess. As you're walking, you hear this in your head. She says,
Which one of us?
to you, just Faye.
Okay.
She says, collected slaves, sent families to Sebalad, rest at Donthiar estate, met guard on way, showed note, convinced head Snahayar. go to palace now. Tell sister.
Okay. Sounds great. Good luck. Remember, lying requires a bit of truth. Ta-ta!
Bit of truth.
And I hear Faye talking, but I didn't get the message before, so I'm just like, what are you talking about, lying and truth?
Oh, sorry. The princess spoke in my head, and I was just responding back.
Oh, she messaged you. What
Yeah.
did she say?
She said, slaves, great. Did this. Going to the palace to lie to my sister.
Great. Okay, good.
Convince God. Stay at the estate. Etc.
Great.
Anyway,
Wonderful.
back to being sneaky sneaks.
Yes.
Also,
Okay, go.
you three, you two. I'm counting myself. Terrible. What if I just started speaking to myself in the third person? Oh, I'm Alma. Alma believes that the three of us should listen to what the other guards are saying. Or if you overhear any conversation, I would really, 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 really like to know who is attempting to murder my friend before it's his time. So, if we could get
To be
that
murdered.
information, that would be fantastic.
Right.
And if we happen to find out who it is, we might just happen to have them slip on a dagger. That'd be great.
So you make it to.
My
the
ears are
temple?
peeled.
Do you?
I
want
hope
to...
not. I put them on very carefully.
Can you, Faye, do? Let's see. Let's just say history check.
Okay. History. That is an 18.
Cool. So, in all the times that you've gone to the temple, you recall that Luke had once showed you, oh, this could be used as a secret passageway. Like, it seems like the wall goes all the way,
Helpful.
all the way around the temple, but here is like a weak point that no one really has like fixed in centuries or something, where you wouldn't have to go to like through the main entrance.
Okay. And yeah, I will lead us towards that area.
But it will involve
And see
like,
if it's still
climbing
there.
up the wall. Like it's just like because the rest of the wall is very smooth, but here for some reason it's kind of jaggedy. It's like a person could easily climb there.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll lead us to that area and I will tell them. So, okay, I'm taking us to an area that should be able to get us into the compound without having to go through the front door. However, there's going to be a bit of strenuous climbing. But you two are fairly strong, so really it might just be strenuous for me. But you two should be fine just letting you know in advance because that could be bad, you know?
Alright. I'm ready.
Okay.
All right. Good. Let's do it. I also have. Wait. I don't forget. I have like the secret. We can be super stealthy situation. I can cast that.
Okay, and how long does that last?
That lasts. I want to say an hour. Let me double check.
Because we should probably do it as close as possible, like maybe right before we start climbing.
Can you, in the meantime?
Yeah,
also
up to an hour.
Okay. Do an athletics check.
Athletics.
That's a 21.
Ooh.
It's an 18 for me.
That's a 9 for me.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
Well,
It's
it's
Chris
not like
Platt.
Marcon.
Mark on what?
Marcon is not athletic. That's all.
Oh, I'm surprised. So like Mylea easily goes over the wall. Faye easily also. Marcon, you're like,
Oh,
Where
are
I
we
put my
there?
hand?
Because I wanted to maybe
Oh, okay.
stealth before we got there.
Okay.
Like right before we started climbing to be stealthy.
Okay. Go.
Marcon is hardcore parkouring
And falling.
and falling.
You cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yes, I will cast Pewat. So now that adds 10 to everybody's stealth.
Alright. I mean, it's still difficult for you to climb the wall. That's the main part,
Mhm.
but at least no one's hearing you as you're like, where do I put my hand? What? Is this a hold? What?
Just look at where I put my foot and my hand. Just follow the hand placement and the foothold. It's not
I
that
don't know what's
hard.
taking all of you so long. This was easy. I sit at the
I
top.
felt
Yeah.
it is
Shut up, shut up, shut up. Just let me do it. Just everybody shut up.
He's concentrating.
It's just Marcon.
Terribly.
Just climb.
And I'm trying to grip very hard with my fingers.
Ooh, I hope he doesn't break a nail. It's terrible.
Eventually you make it up the wall quietly. And now you have to get back down the wall. This is like up, the kind of wall that you can walk on. So
Oh, there's a parapet.
yeah. So now
A
you can run down.
parapet.
Can I do? Is it the same
Is
stealth?
that gonna
check
be
or same
another?
It's another. Yeah.
Oh yeah, do
go
we have
for
to
it.
roll?
athletics?
Do we?
Now that you're on top of the wall, can you roll stealth? You might be
Yeah.
visible in
Yep.
the
That's a 20 stealth.
growing moonlight.
Oh no,
That's a 23. Add 10 to your
a-
stealth.
23.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, sorry, that's a 25
I
stealth
rolled a
and a
natural
23
2.
athletics.
Well, so that's that's 19 with his help. Okay. You manage as you come across. All of you come up over the wall, and then you're like, oh yeah, we should get down. And you manage to do that so that you wouldn't be silhouetted against anything.
My stealth is a 31.
Nice.
Did I do that right? 31. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
For a second,
I'm a
you're
stealthy
like, wait,
motherfucker.
where did Marcon go? So
He's
okay.
right there struggling, and oh my god, he's right next to me. How'd you do that?
What?
And
This is what I do. I can do the sneaky. I can't really do the climby.
Okay, well maybe you can I don't know, parkour down. I don't know if you're better at being, acrobatic over athletic.
you recall with the history that you got before that there's like an area, like you'll go a little bit further along the parapet, but then there's like a hay bale to fall into, just like Assassin's Creed.
Okay, so yeah, everyone follow me, and I'm gonna do the whole Ezio run squat.
It must be so hard for the quads. I've always thought that. Or like
I
in,
know,
in
right?
Skyrim, you can just crouch like forever, and there's no endurance meter.
Yeah, it's like if you
There's
ever
an endurance meter the
thinking
second
about
I
like
bend
Sam
down.
Fisher or like Solid Snake, their muscles.
And
are
how
at,
you
like,
can
be like
walk while you're crouching.
I know. I do like games that have endurance meters, like Shadow of the Colossus or the Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
So you come to the place. Can you do? I guess this is an athletics check also, to make sure that you fall nice and easy.
oh, sorry. Can I choose to maybe do acrobatics?
Can I also
I don't
choose
know.
acrobatics?
Yeah.
Because I'm so much better at acrobatics than athletics.
Choo.
Okay, that's
Dunno.
much better. That's
Oh,
another
that's
third 18 of the night.
18.
it's a 14 for me.
Okay, and Mylea?
Oh, my way down was a 23.
Nice. So again,
Why do I
Mylea,
always have to drop my dice?
Mylea leads the pack in finesse and grace, and just falls perfectly into the hay.
What can I say?
You get out of the way, and then it's Faye's turn, and then Marcon, you have like not the best jump off the wall, but you manage okay landing in the hay.
I land with an oof. Sorry.
Okay, now follow me. We have to get the keys in order to get the thing, to get the stuff. So this way.
Alright, geese.
Will all of their disguises hold? Will they find the summoning scroll? Who's trying to murder Luke Kedlot? Join us next week for A Date with Fate.